Hello guys, my name is Venkat. I want to continue to the previous video, the promises, and as I explained very clearly, and then I want this video, I want to go through the async and await, how it is going to be work out, and I want to give the ex with examples. And what is the async and await? Async and await make promises easier to write it. Oh, what does it mean of that? Async makes a function return a promise. Await makes a function wait for a promise. Okay, let me go to the example, clear explanation. Then you come to know what is the async and await. So let me show the one example, guys, and then you can understand and you can make it in your own examples and different way and practice it in more different way. Just I want to show the async and await examples. Then you can make it in your own examples. So here I made it the predefined HTML, and then just I will make it another one like in the JS file, async call dot JS, async call dot JS, and I want to close it everything. Just async dot JS, and here I'm going to take it the arrow function, my async method. Async method is equal to arrow function, just arrow function, and just I will make it the promise, return the promise. As I said, the promise it is going to be accept the object and the promise, and it accepts the two arguments with callback function, resolve, uh, reject, resolve, reject, and with the arrow function. And here just I want to say set timeout. Set timeout, as I said, like in it accepts is act like an asynchronous. It accepts the callback function, and with how many milliseconds after you want to execute this particular function. So here the callback function, sometimes I don't want to keep it the callback function. Here resolve, and how many milliseconds after I want to be execute, just 1 milliseconds I want to be execute this particular promise. So after this, just I want to await method. I want to write in await method. Just I want to take it and constant um, await method. Okay, here I will go to call it the console.log, and this is just I will call it the await method here. Await method. Okay, fine. These all are good. Just I wrote it in plain function, and then I will call the async and await. Now our main heroes are coming up, async, and just or otherwise however you want to be call it, and just in as sync, and just I will give it the init method, and then I will call it async in over here. Sorry guys, async and the method functionality, and then I will note down here and await in over here. I will call it these two methods in under the await, and then it executes the this method first, and then wait for the that particular method, and then it execute the await method. So here I'm going to call it this method, and then I will call it the init method after the last scenario, and then I will call it this init method in after this. So see what is going to be happen. So let me call it in I want to remove it, async call. Okay, async call. And then see, as I said, I hope you understand something else in over here, and async and await. And then let me run this one and show the what is going to be happen over here. And then let me go to the developer tools, go to console, see here. So what happened here is going to give the await method. So what is that await method? And here is the await method. So that means in here it is waiting, async is waiting for the await, is waiting for the async method first, and then it is execute the second is console.await method. Okay guys, async and await I want to show for that in the how to call the promise using the fetch method. I want to show that one as well guys. That is the very good example I have with me, like in async api dot js. I want to take it the one, and then I will call the constant fetch users. Fetch users is equal to async, and here I will call the constant response equal to fetch. Fetch, as I said, like, and it is mainly is using by default method in the JavaScript, mainly is using for the API calls. So as I know, like in as I show, like in I have the JSON placeholder. Here we have the posts and albums and photos and to-dos, whatever you want. I want to take it in to-dos one over here. That's it. Okay, fine, no problem. I will go to take it the to-dos. I kept the name in users, so I don't want to take it this one. Just I want to go back and take it the users then, rather than taking the tools. Okay, fine. This is the fake REST API, guys. And then, okay, over here. What happened? Okay. So once I will take it, and I will keep this one is await in fetches also. I want to keep it in before that in await. This is going to be wait for the particular response, and then constant data equal to await is very important in here, and before calling the response.json. So here all the fetch has is not going to return the all the data at a time, and you should give the .json and response.json, then only it will go to give the data. And then I will call it the console.log, and the data is I want to keep it in the data over here, and I want to display it, and just I will call the fetch users and over here, and then I will call this whole functionality. See, you can understand, guys, like in here what I kept it fetch users async. Just I will awaiting for the fetch REST API calling, and then await for the just response.json, and then I will call it the console.data. Data is coming up and over here. Just I will call it in inside of my HTML file, and we'll see in what is going to be happen. Let me run this one, and we'll see what is going to be happen. See, guys, already it is coming up over here. All the data is coming up outside. So that's pretty much of it, guys. And just before wind up all these things, just I want to show you again. So here, like in async and await makes a promises easier to write. Async makes a function return a promise. Await makes a function wait for frame promise. That's it, pretty much of it. All concepts I explained, guys. First callbacks very clearly I explained, and promises, and then async and await. These three things is very important for interview questions. In real time projects also, most of the times we are using the promises and async and await. If you are in React developer, or if you are in Node.js, if you're using Node.js or Angular, is commonly you're using in all these three concepts in all the projects. Thank you, guys, for seeing and watching my videos. Um, yeah, please subscribe my channel. I look forward, guys. Thank you.